Hello, Marcus Lim here, and in this video I'll be talking about Night Terrors, Knightmare League. So far we've had Night Terrors, the main series. We've also had Dark Nightmares, about the stories, the nightmare stories involving characters associated with Batman. And now this is the third one, called Knightmare League, with stories involving other characters. Okay? So this one, as you can see, at the bottom here, it's got characters like Action Comics, so characters related to Superman, the Green Lantern, or Superman, Flash, and Wonder Woman. So these characters, right? Nightmare stories involving these characters. And each of these stories, they run for about 2 issues. So all up, just like the previous volume, this one collects 10 issues in total. Okay, 10 issues in total. The cover that you see right here, this is, very obviously, Green Lantern's ring. So this is from one of the issues in the Green Lantern Night Terrors. I think it's issue 2. Here's the jacket. And just like before, right? It's the same wraparound yet again. This time it's in green. I think the previous one was red. Okay, let's have a look. So, Knightmare League. Oh, that's Green Lantern. So we've got Action Comics, and then Green Lantern, and then Superman, and then Flash, and then Wonder Woman. And then I guess, it's also got some of these side stories in each of these issues. So Action Comics, right, side story, Green Lantern, and also Wonder Woman. Alright. So this starts off with I think this is which one is this one? Let's have a look. Alright, Action Comics. Okay, Action Comics. And this one is, it features the Earth 2 Kara Zor-El, also known as the Power Girl. Okay? Yeah, Power Girl. And I guess it's all about her nightmare. I think her biggest fear is losing the people she loves. So I guess this nightmare is all about that. Okay. And then she wakes up. Okay, so then we get to Green Lantern's one. So Green Lantern and his nightmare. Ooh, that's pretty creepy. But I think the writer, he makes a good. Oh, that's Parallax. I think so. All right, so that's actually the same as this cover, right? I was saying before. Welcome to your ultimate nightmare. All right. So I think that's Parallax. But in any case, I think what the story does so well is it actually shows how Jordan to be the man without fear. So even though he's trapped in a nightmare, he's able to overcome it, right? The man without fear. And then we get to Superman's nightmare now. Okay. And the art style is quite interesting. But in any case, Superman, while he is being trapped in his nightmare, we see that Aquaman, right, is actually not affected by the nightmare wave. And so he is able to help, I guess, revive or wake up Superman, from in the waking world. There you go. Now we get to the Flash. And the Flash nightmare story is actually quite what do you call it? This is a feels like a psychological horror story, you know, and also somewhat of a body horror story as well, because we see Barry Allen's body, right, getting, I don't know, like pretty torn apart, and transforming into something different. Yeah. So it is quite a disturbing one, just by even just looking at the images, right? And then finally we get Wonder Woman's one. So Wonder Woman's one also involves Constantine, right? Always fun to have Constantine in the story as well. And I think, yeah, this story dives into, you know, Diana's guilt and despair. But yeah, but just like all the other stories, she also wakes up in the end. And then here's the side stories. So this one from Action Comics, the one with the Cyborg, and the rest of Superman's family, right? And this ties directly, this leads directly into the Blue Earth storyline, which was running, you know, in the Action Comics book at the time. Now along the way, we've got all these variant covers, which I sort of skipped just now. But anyway, again, this is still the same one, Stuff of Nightmares with Cyborg. Okay, and then we get to this other side story from Green Lantern. So this is Sinestro's Nightmare. Okay, Sinestro's Nightmare, and again, this also ties into the Green Lantern books at the time. And then finally, Wonder Woman side story. This is one with Nubia, right? Nubia. Okay, I think that's the last of it. We do have all these variant cover gallery at the end as well. So Action Comics #1 variant cover, Action Comics #1. More Action Comics #1 variants, Action Comics #2 variants, Green Lantern #1 variant, Green Lantern #1 variant, Green Lantern #2 variant here, #2 again, and then Superman #1 variant, Superman #1 variant, Superman #2 variant, Superman #2 variant, Flash #1 variant, Flash #1 variant, Flash #1. Oh, it's a lot of Flash. Well, here we got Flash #2 variants. Okay, all Flash #2 variants, and then finally Wonder Woman #1 variant, and Wonder Woman #2 variant, and that's it. So there you go, Knightmare League. And I actually thought that this was the final volume in this Night Terror series, but actually there's still one more to come called Nightmare Titans, I think. It should be out next week, so I'll probably dive into that next week. But for now, yeah, you can check these out, right? So like, I would think of them as like, you know, standalone stories in a sense, nightmare stories about some of these characters, which also, you know, tie into the ongoing books at the time they were published. So that's pretty cool. So hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video.